all my children.
Bobby knows exactly what to say when he wants something, but it's not going to be like that anymore.
Oh my God, what is it? What's wrong?
I need to be tested for drugs. Can you help me?
Laura, I am not interested in Anita.
Relax, it's cool.
No, it's not cool.
Okay, you're right. It's not cool. It's warm, hot. I mean, you've been lusting after her like forever. I know you're
Laura,
totally hooked on.
Would you shut up, please? Okay? Just be quiet for a moment. I'll tell you who I'm interested in. I don't know why I have to. According to this one source, it's totally obvious.
Okay, well, just don't disappoint me here, okay? I mean, if it's a cheerleader or it's one of those Barbie doll types from our Spanish class. Wait. We were talking about like a girlfriend type interested.
Yes.
No, you're interested in my future. You want me to do well in school and everything.
You are wrong. No.
What, you want me to flunk out of summer school?
Am I gonna have to spell this out for you, Laura?
Well, you're the tutor.
I am interested in more than your mind, okay?
I don't I don't have a mind. I'm borrowing yours for the summer.
Hey, don't say that. You're perfect.
Define perfect.
You know what I'm talking about. I want to be more than friends.
Just want to talk to you, okay?
Look, I'm here for a reason.
I know. I'm probably the last person you want to see right now, eh?
Well, why don't you leave?
Just hear me out, okay? You heard Kelsey's side, now hear mine, please.
Don't bring Kelsey into
Bring her
this.
into this. I think she barged her own self into...
No, you have a son. Right, were you planning on never ever telling me this?
There's fresh coffee, Maria.
Thanks. Maria, this is Nina. This is Bobby's mother. She's actually family. This is Dr. Gray.
Maria Santos Gray.
Nina Warner. I need to go and find out where my father is tilling.
Go, Sammy. Let's go.
Maybe he's heard from Opal.
You know, she might have gotten my letter.
That's right. It's nice to have met you.
But Kelsey, wait.
Killed Anna's daughter. Adam, what happened? What happened to your trip?
Brooke took Jamie to Pigeon Hollow. Why don't you get some rest?
Why? Do I look tired?
I can't see what you look like.
Oh, who asked you?
Kaiser Corp took a flyer.
Yeah, well, good riddance.
Uh-huh. I put you in charge of damage control.
How dare they dictate programming decisions? They're more trouble than they're worth.
They're worth about $500 million, and they sponsor the 6 o'clock news.
Not anymore. South Star stepped in.
Really? How'd the meeting with WXPA go?
Fine.
You canceled it, Liza.
Oh, that meeting.
Yeah, that one. You ducked out.
Iris rescheduled for me.
Are you sick?
No, I'm fine. Just leave me alone. Please. Let me meditate or something.
Your mantra is malfunctioning. You look like hell. What's wrong with you?
Joe. Well, I'm not pulling you away from any emergencies, am I?
This is priority one.
You sounded so grave on the phone before.
Why don't we sit down?
Joe, you really could have told me the test results on the telephone, I mean, I'm a graduate of the Betty Ford Center. That amounts to a master's degree in courage.
Erica, we did find drugs in your bloodstream. All the tests came back positive.
Nina is only in town for a short while, and we were just
This is important.
I'll call you after I give Sam his bottle.
He must be starving. This is way past his bedtime.
Well, we've been busy.
Here? Is he sick?
No.
No, not at all.
No, you know how my grandma and grandpa dote over him.
Well, they would never recommend that he stay out this late.
Well, the later he stays up, the better he sleeps straight through the night. I mean, who wants to go to bed this early?
Babies do.
Yeah, well, he fidgets at this time of night.
Yeah, he fidgets when he doesn't get his afternoon nap, Kelsey. Then now he's going to be overtired.
Well, he had a nap, didn't he?
Maria, look, I thank you for the advice, but, you know, I'd rather do this on my
Kelsey,
own.
he should be sleeping from 1 to 3 in the afternoon and from 7 to 6 a.m. Believe me, it works.
Then he wakes up at 3 in the morning.
But that is normal.
Crying for no good reason is normal. After I've given him his blankie, I've put him down, he's had his nap, and still it's not enough.
Well, probably he's hungry.
Kelsey, he's not doing it to spite you, okay? He's doing it for a good reason.
I guess he's just getting used to a new place. It's a transition for him.
But babies need routine, Kelsey. Sam has likes and dislikes.
And we're learning all those together.
Do you know what to do when he gets the hiccups? Or when his gums swell?
His gums.
Yes, he's teething. You can't expect patience from a 6-month-old baby. There are things that you need to know about Sam, and I care far too much about him to wait for you to ask me.
I just want to talk about us.
But Sam doesn't even exist to you.
Sure he does, but he's Kelsey's.
That's no reason.
Reason for what?
For dishonesty. Bobby, you've ruined everything.
Don't say that, come on. You know, the person who slept with Kelsey, that wasn't me.
Oh, you must be joking.
No, I'm just saying I've changed. I'm different. Back in Winnetka, I threw the best keg parties. I paid some dweeb, some guy, to do my final papers so I would pass. I used to string girls along.
You used to?
Yes, you used to. I don't do that. With you, it was real. It always was real. When girls were into me before, it was a one-way street. I could never love them back.
Why?
I don't know. Because they weren't you. No one has ever looked at me the way you look at me. Like I can do no wrong. Like there might actually be something good inside me.
There might be.
You know, when things really started getting crazy for me was when I started to try to impress you all the time, doing things I'd never done before, you know, like study.
What about Kelsey?
What about her?
You made love to her.
I did not make love to her. Love was not a factor. I was drunk. I don't care about Kelsey. I didn't even care about sex.
I can't believe you're saying this. I mean, this is crazy.
I paid the price, all right?
Is this what your son means to you? Is this what it is, a punishment?
Anita, come on, I need your help.
I used to believe in you.
Don't stop. And when it comes to doing the right thing, I'm still a rookie.
You're on your own.
You know, you and me, we were supposed to be forever. You know the whole spiel? For richer or for poorer, for better or worse. Well, guess what? This is the worst part, okay? Don't forget about our love. Don't give up on me, Anita.
The tests were conclusive?
Not a shadow of a doubt.
I'm terrified.
You should be.
I can only imagine what Dimitri must think.
Erica, do you really have no memory of taking anything?
I didn't have any prescription filled.
Would you need one?
You're right. Myrtle is right. A rainy day pill. I had them hidden everywhere. Look, I had Carl clean this place thoroughly before I got back from Palm Springs. I guess she just missed a few. And Bianca refuses to come home for summer vacation because she has been teased mercilessly by everybody because she has a mother who's a junkie.
I'm sorry, Erica.
I made amends with everyone except the most important person in my life. I rushed recovery.
You are still in recovery,
I know.
and it's important to stay the course.
I will. Well, mystery solved. Not that it's any big surprise, I guess. I mean, the lightheadedness and the upset stomach and the awful craving of more. I poisoned myself.
Erica.
Joe, please. No one is more disappointed in me than me. And I swear I am going to have Carl do nothing less than a mind sweep of this place. I am going to get rid of every last pill.
That's beside the point.
I don't understand.
Well, let me translate some of this stuff for you.
Joe, I trust you. Look, I know what I did. I know that I have been on shaky ground, and I should have had my NA sponsor meet me at the airport, but my pride still gets in the way.
What we found was not a painkiller.
Well, it has to be.
It was very difficult for us to identify the substance at first. The lab had to break it down. But what you took into your system was a combination of drugs. A higher dose could have caused kidney failure, brain damage. You're lucky to be alive.
All My Children, brought to you by new Charmin Ultra, the softest thing next to your skin, the strongest it's ever been.
Liza, you need some downtime. When the station was under fire, you were unflappable, and now we're on cruise control and you're slumped.
Well, I should have taken some time off, but I didn't. It just didn't seem like the right time. I like winter, Adam. Bundle up, cooking by the hearth.
You sound like the Waltons.
I keep myself very good company.
Really? You know, family is not a four-letter word.
I do very well without, don't you?
Well, Stuart is my best friend. I cherish Haley.
And Sky?
Missed opportunity. As a parent, I'm a late bloomer.
So it's still an open wound?
What makes you an authority on this?
You just seemed upset when you saw me screening Scott's home video.
Well, I suspected something devious, like Adam Chandler. This is your life.
Regrets came up, but you weren't specific.
Need I be?
I just wish that my mother felt some sort of regret or remorse instead of laying everything on my doorstep.
Well, stay out of range. That's my advice. Distance, obviously, was good for you two.
Pine Valley's my home, Adam. It's hard to get out of the system. And Sky, does she still keep in contact with anyone?
I wouldn't know. If you want Sky Chandler's friends and enemies list, you're going to have to track her down to New York.
A touchy subject.
No. I could go on talking about Sky all day long. Her wit, her charm, her imagination. Only with someone who's genuinely interested.
I thought you might want to open up to me.
It's a no-brainer, Liza. Tad found Sky irresistible.
I didn't ask about Tad.
I know you think you and your mother spoiled Tad for every other woman until the virtuous Dixie came along, but Marion knows better.
I already got an earful. I don't need to know about Tad and Sky. Thanks, just the same.
I can't see you, Tony. Are you all right? I don't know where you are. Say something so I can find you. Tony! Tony!
Who is he? I know him.
help me out.
How?
Tell me if I'm speaking English.
Oh, I read you.
Since the
Chandler.
beginning of the year, you've been my best friend, the best friend I've ever had. I mean, as soon as we met, we clicked right away.
What, at the rest stop? I remembered your dog better than I remember you.
I don't know. It's just like in the beginning of the year, it was like you weren't even a girl.
Guess again.
No, that's not what I meant. What I meant, you were the guy I went to when I had a problem, the go-to guy. And I mean, like when I almost got suspended for fighting Bobby in the hallway, it could have ruined my record.
Well, Bobby provoked that. You worry too much.
Yeah, Mr. D told Principal Brick to back off, I know.
Yeah, D's the greatest.
Yeah. We've been through a lot this year, huh?
Yeah, and I guess you're my go-to guy. Oh, when did I attain girl status?
The prom.
Hey, don't expect me to straighten my hair every day.
Laura, come on. I mean, at that prom, we had stronger feelings for each other than the majority of the couples there. We weren't even a couple. Are we?
Well, that night was unique. I felt like Myrtle cast one of her freaky carnival spells on us.
Felt good.
I felt uncomfortable.
You mean bad?
Well, I didn't know how you felt. Now that I do, it's excellent.
Is this stuff that you want me to write down? Because my hands are just a little bit full.
I'll hold the baby.
No.
Commit it to memory, Kelsey. Have you noticed any scratches on his face or on his stomach?
A few.
Then he needs to have his nails clipped regularly. And remove all the tags from all of his shirts and his little terry suits because they're itchy and they'll irritate his skin. He loves chewing on Peggy's soda bread. It helps him teeth, but I think Italian bread might do it.
Well, we've got a teething ring.
He hates those.
I know.
Try to get him some baby building blocks because the colors help enhance eye-to-hand coordination and attention span. No sodas, no sweets.
That goes for both of us.
Is there anything else? He likes to be rocked and not bounced. And, it's been really hot lately, so keep talcum powder on his chest and try to keep him out of the sun.
He has sunscreen on right now.
That's not enough. He's gonna need a hat, and I wouldn't take him to the beach. But more importantly than anything, Kelsey, he needs attention. Every cry and gurgle and scream, that all means something. He's just trying to communicate with you. Treat him how you would like to be treated. When he wraps his arms around your neck and he stares into your eyes, that's him returning your love 10 times over. And it's the greatest gift.
Thank you. Please don't cry.
You're bouncing him. Don't try. Look, just try rubbing his back. He likes. Here, let me do it.
No, it's okay.
My mom bought him that outfit for the summer. He looks really adorable in it. I'm done. No, wait. I have one more thing, Kelsey. Last year, we cheated death.
We got into a fatal car accident.
I saved you, Insane.
I was pregnant. And we're very grateful, Maria. Really, we are.
If you really mean that,
I
Kelsey,
do.
you'll repay me.
How can I repay you? I don't have anything.
No. Has anybody ever made you feel really special? Remember how that feels. Because Sam deserves no less. Love him more than you have ever loved anybody in your entire life, Kelsey. Nurture him and just care. And if you don't think that he is the smartest, most beautiful creature on this earth, then just pretend. Give the performance of your life.
I think Sam needs to be changed.
Where can I go to change him?
There's a table in the ladies' room. I'll show you. Excuse me. I'd like to speak with you.
Sam was a part of my family. I mean, what if he would have gotten attached?
I'm attached to you. I'll be a dad when we're ready for it.
No. We're through, Poppy.
Great. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna let Kelsey just tear us apart?
Do you think what you did was right?
No, I don't think what I did was right. It was wrong. I was a jerk for sleeping with her. Okay? I was a jerk.
Oh, and that's it. Kelsey was my best friend. I mean, you were just never planning on telling me this?
It was way before I knew you.
And I got her pregnant.
She told everyone she didn't know who the father was.
She told me. She said he was this creep from Chicago who was handsome and heartless and who treated her like dirt.
So if Kelsey knew so much about him, why didn't he tell you anything else, like his name, huh?
I don't know. Maybe it was some sick joke between you guys. Well, let's see how naive Anita
You think
really
me and Kelsey
is.
teamed up? I don't think so.
You know, my parents warned me.
No, they were wrong.
No, they weren't wrong. They just weren't
They didn't want you to have a life.
They didn't want me to end up like Kelsey. And thank God I never gave in to you.
Joe, point to something I'll understand.
If you're looking for a name, you won't find it.
Tell me then.
We don't have a name.
Why?
Because what you ingested could have been barbiturates, laced with opiates and hallucinogens, too.
Joe.
Yeah. Kind of junk you pick up on the street.
Cocaine? Heroin?
Yeah. And mixed up with a lot of other things. I'm sure you know that they take street drugs and they cut it with detergent, talcum powder, salt, what have you.
I guess I should have had my stomach pumped. I couldn't move.
Erica, is there any of the stash left?
Stash? Joe, I didn't buy any drugs on Front Street.
You said before that Noah had saved your life.
Yes, he pulled me away from Louis Greco, and he put me up for the night.
And do you remember anything else?
I remember that I went cold turkey. I remember that I almost died.
Do you remember how you got home?
I actually ended up at Dr. Kinder's office. Why are you asking me all these questions? This was such a long time ago. Joe, I am not covering my hide.
Convince me, Erica.
I get it. Not only is my drug habit bad, but you think that I am crawling the streets for a fix? Is that what you think?
Stay tuned. All My Children will be right back here on ABC.
Erica, I didn't come here to fight.
Well, you're going to get one. Nothing is more important to me than my recovery. I would like a little respect for all the hard work I've done.
Never mind respect. Look to get well.
I am well.
You're an addict.
I have been clean and sober for at least 7 months.
Not according to this.
That is inconclusive.
All right, let's look at some specifics.
Oh, pardon me if I don't fall apart over a jumble of graphs and numbers.
Erica, you slipped up.
All the way to Front Street? Impossible.
All last year, I watched as you deteriorated. You willfully avoided everyone who could have been any help to you.
Every addict is responsible for his or her own recovery.
That's right. I couldn't stop you. All I could do was avoid becoming a codependent. That's why when you asked for painkillers for your program, I said no. When I caught you rummaging in my medical case, I called you on it. And I'm going to be just as tough now.
Then you make sense of that. I want every substance accounted for.
It's irrelevant.
I almost died.
Have you been ill since the drug ran its course?
No.
All right, then. Then what you took is not so important. What is important is why.
Well, I was heartbroken from Seattle, but Front Street... Look, I was upset. I was not suicidal. Is there anything left for my blood sample?
Yes, there's 2 ounces.
Okay. Step 4 of the 12-step. Conduct a searching and fearless moral inventory. That means leave no stone unturned. So I am going to begin with the facts. I will have my blood sample analyzed myself.
Call me if I can be of any help.
Well, please leave this lab study here.
You know I do want to help.
Thank you.
How did I survive? The night before. Jonathan was here.
Get her to take some R&R, will you? I'll return these. I have a meeting with a couple of station reps from L.A.
What the hell was that all about?
What?
Come on, go toe-to-toe with Adam Chandler. Pine Valley's own Simon Legree, and he orders you on a sabbatical? I could have sworn I just heard him order you to a jacuzzi.
Yeah, you know, I really feel like I'm walking on eggshells. There's a lot of Pine Valley history, you know, that went on without me being here. I don't want to offend anyone.
Well, Liza, I'm not sure I'm your best resource. I mean, I've had my fair share of lost years, too, you know.
Yeah, well, when Adam viewed Scott's home videotape, he flipped.
Yeah, he probably thought you were going to put it on the air.
Yeah, that's what he said.
He's always looking after the family name.
Especially Sky.
Yeah. His history with Sky was fairly rocky.
The only time I've seen my mother been able to get to Adam was when she mentioned his estrangement with Sky.
Well, those who lives in glass houses. When was this little champion rematch, huh?
A couple of weeks ago at Valley Inn, I was mortified again.
Where Adam is concerned, the less said about Sky, the better.
You have strong feelings?
No, I wish Sky the best, wherever she is.
Were you two involved?
Briefly. Is there anything else?
No. It's just as station manager, I manage personalities. If this is a sore spot between you and Adam...
It is.
Well, then, I made a mistake in screening the tape.
No harm done. Live and learn.
Do you mind my asking what happened with Sky?
No, we had a fling. Extramarital.
She was married?
No, I was. To Hillary.
And that's what broke up your marriage?
Yeah. These things happen.
And Adam's problem is what?
Well, it was rather messy. I blame Sky, and the fact is I was the one that was out of line. It's amazing, you know, when I think of everything I've accomplished with both Hillary and Dixie, you know. That's probably a pretty good definition of a fool. Man that keeps doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Sometimes I wonder about Sky, you know, where she is, what she's doing. She's a lot like her father, very driven. I'm sure she's ruling her little corner of the world, wherever that is.
Well, I didn't mean to meddle.
Yes, you did. What'd you call it? Personality management? It's a good one, Liza.
Night.
Hey. Faux pas aren't fatal. And you're a pro.
I'm sensitive.
Too sensitive. Maybe you should think about that vacation.
Something to think about.
The past is the past. Adam may bark, but he's not going to bite.
What about you?
I let it eat me alive. Just like you. Now go home.
I will. Soon.
Open. Please.
Stuff's gonna change.
I guess.
Like I should probably start using your first name, for one. I mean, Chandler's sort of a backslapping guy kind of thing, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that you said something, because I was way too chicken.
With me?
I mean, after the prom, I wrote all this stuff down in a letter, but I ripped it up.
You couldn't come over.
Well, you know, when you start liking somebody and you just, like, can't look at them anymore.
Well, you get over it.
Yeah.
So should we make a date?
Wow, our second.
What, you were counting the prom?
Oh, I guess we sort of said we wouldn't do that, huh?
Yeah. Well, let's make this one special.
Tomorrow?
Sure.
So what's a first date kind of thing?
I don't know, let me brainstorm. Pick you up at 7. That's good.
Yeah, it's great. I love surprises.
So, I got WRCW homework. I'll see you.
Yeah. I'll see you.
Okay.
I can't even imagine what you must be feeling. Fear. Fear. Are you going to be part of his life? You know, we are just feeling our way through this. Things are happening very quickly. Kelsey is totally out of control. I just got here. Are you staying? No, not long. Well, look, I suggest that if you really love and care about your son's baby, I suggest that either you move back or you take Kelsey into your home.
You know, clearly she needs some assistance.
No, she needs constant surveillance. You don't understand. We took her in as part of our family during her pregnancy. And even then, she gave no regard for Sam. She ran away at 9 months. You know, she's very young. And clearly this pregnancy was not planned. But I think that she wants to learn how to be a good mother. But nobody can force her to love Sam. So then what? I mean, who's going to pick up the slack when she gets tired of going through the motions? Her mother. Because Tara is truly wonderful. Her mother lives 3,000 miles away. Who is going to pick up the slack for Kelsey? Joe and Ruth can't do everything. He needs love and attention. I will do what I can. And I mean that.
Joe's busy with the patient. He'll be ready in 5.
Okay.
So, how much work are you going to take on?
Whatever Joe decides.
People care, Maria.
You know, sometimes I feel like I'm being punished.
I know.
Edmund thinks that I should go to counseling.
Okay, I'll listen. Free of charge.
Thank you.
You know, my faith has been shaken many times. I believe in a loving God because I've been blessed with many good friends. And I know you do too.
I just pray that Sam gets all the love that he needs. her is all I have left.
Nobody's perfect, Anita.
But there are honest people. There are still honest people out there.
Okay, all right, well, if you have such a thing with honesty, let me tell you something. You have lousy taste in friends, because Kelsey was probably lying in the
Oh,
womb.
listen, Kelsey is not my friend anymore, okay? She hurt my sister and Edmund. When Maria used to cradle Sam, she was a different person. I mean, she was even more beautiful.
Did you tell Kelsey that?
She said that Sam belongs with the real family.
I don't know, Edmund and Maria seem pretty real to me.
Biologically.
Kelsey's wrong. End of story.
Sam is Kelsey's now. I mean, whether you like it or not. He's got grandparents, he's got great-grandparents, but he doesn't have a father.
He had everything in Wild Wind. Kelsey blew that, huh?
Bobby, Sam needs you.
I can't take on a kid right now.
Well, you have to. You have to take the responsibility and do the right thing for the first time in your life.
Do the right thing, huh? You want me to do the right thing? I'll tell you who should do the right thing. Kelsey should just pack her bags and get out of town. That would be the right thing. Don't you remember what it was like before she stepped in and ruined everything?
Wait for me to go. Go!
I'll never stop loving you, Anita. Never.
I owe you big time. Dinner, your choice. Spaghetti, or spaghetti. What happened?
Nothing. Sometimes I just want to cry.
Well, not while I'm around.
I can't stop. It's Bobby.
You want me to call him?
He's gone. He's gone for good.
Glad I found you.
You know, Bobby, detectives are illegal in this state.
No, this was the high school hangout in my day, too. It was called... something different.
Little coffee house on the prairie.
I didn't appreciate the scene in the hospital.
I don't appreciate everyone ripping into me about this stuff. You want to talk babies? Talk to Kelsey. She seems to have the act down pretty good.
Bobby, you took half the responsibility for that baby when you had unprotected sex.
I guess so, but you know what? I don't have time for health class.
Sit down. Sit down. We have things to settle. Jonathan. Why was he here? When was he here? Breakfast? Lunch? Tea?
Drink it while it's warm, Erica.
It's too hot for tea.
Valerian root to help relax you. Would you prefer some mineral water?
Okay. Oh, my mouth is like cotton. Okay. Mineral water. What did that monster do to me?
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.